Hello everyone, my name is Mary Cuthbertson, and today I'm going to be presenting on augmented reality and the future of undergraduate academic advising. To provide some background, I am an academic advisor at the University of South Florida, and I advise biology and pre-health students. I thought it would be interesting to explore how augmented reality could be integrated into academic advising practices, especially since most people's idea about the role of academic advising is so limited. To start, let's first look at what modern undergraduate academic advisors do on a daily basis. Academic advisors have a variety of roles. The first and most important is the mentoring role advisors play for their student population. Academic advisors meet with students regularly to discuss academic success or struggles, degree progression, graduation, semester course planning, career exploration and readiness, various professional development topics like resume reviews and mock interview appointments, and many other personal issues students may face, like study habit challenges, transitional problems, stress, loss, etc. Secondly, advisors do a large amount of administrative tasks to support their department in college. These tasks include, but are certainly not limited to, monitoring student metric data, developing and implementing new academic procedures and processes, working with their department to ensure semester course offerings meet student needs, and processing permits and withdrawal requests. Two big factors will affect the future of academic advising. The first is metrics-based funding. Now, metrics-based funding is not a new thing, but as more states require that universities meet certain metrics to receive their funding, these are becoming more and more important. The metrics usually most important for advisors are 4- and 6-year graduation rates, freshman retention numbers, and career placement statistics. As universities rely heavily on meeting these metrics in order to obtain that funding they're looking for, they usually look to put that pressure on advisors to do most of the groundwork necessary to ensure that students are retained and graduating. The second factor affecting the future of academic advising is the predicted increase in undergraduate enrollment. According to the National Center for Educational Statistics, the number of undergraduate students enrolled in a degree-granting post-secondary institution will grow by at least 3% over the next 10 years. As you can see from the chart on your screen, this steady growth is consistent across students regardless of biological sex. These institutions include community and state colleges as well as universities. Due to this expected increase, academic advising employment is also expected to grow by about 8% over the next 10 years. So what does this mean for the future of academic advising? Well, first it means that advisors will need to reach a larger number of students. Traditional methods of advising like face-to-face meetings and email may not be enough to truly reach the ever-increasing number of students they will be responsible for. Secondly, since metrics are still going to be important in the coming years, the demand on advisors is increasing. Currently, students provide feedback regularly that it is difficult to see their academic advisor in a timely manner. As pressure from the state and university to meet these metrics increases, more advisor time is going to be spent mining and analyzing data than ever before. Integrating new and innovative technology into advising practices is therefore necessary so that advisors can reach their growing student body while still meeting the demands set for them by the university and state. One such emerging technology is augmented reality, or AR. Augmented reality is defined by Kipper and Rampola as an alternative to virtual reality, in which digital information such as images, audio, video, and more is overlaid in a real-time environment, allowing the user to see the real world, but with virtual objects superimposed on it. This technology usually utilizes the use of a smartphone or tablet. AR is a creative tool that advisors can use in a variety of ways. Basic integration would include the creation of interactive posters and flyers for classes or events. However, I think AR can be used to supplement the academic advising experience. Most advisors want to spend as much time as possible meeting with students, but with the expected drain on advising time to meet metrics and the increase in student numbers, any technology that can provide advising information without the need of an appointment is beneficial. In 2019, a study on student perspectives on technology in higher education found that 98% of students use a laptop for learning, followed closely behind by cell phones at 72%. This study showed that many college students are already using their personal technology to interact with their instructors, advisors, and university. In 2014, a survey on student preferences regarding technology and advising found that while students ranked face-to-face advising and email communication as their top preferences, they've also found that students really were receptive to receiving their advising information from new and different technology as long as it was used to improve the advisor-advisee relationship. Therefore, it is within the realm of possibility that AR in an advising capacity will be received well by students. For instance, instead of meeting face-to-face with an advisor to discuss the late withdrawal process, imagine that a student can scan an AR code and overlay a 3D rendering of their advisor in their living room that could explain the process to them. This would provide students access to advising at any time throughout the day, even if the office was closed. This AR video could even include links to the digital paperwork needed to complete the process so that the student could start on their petition prior to seeing an advisor. I put together an example AR experience for this exact idea. I was able to find a video done by Chapman University on YouTube, specifically on the topic of late withdrawals for this example. This AR image can be placed on a bulletin board outside of an advising office or on an academic advising website in order to provide students a more accessible format for this experience. If you still have Zapper downloaded on your device, you can pause my presentation and see how AR can be used in this example. As with all new technology, there are some foreseeable complications. The biggest one that I see is advisor buy-in. Motivating academic advisors to learn and implement a new technology into their advising practices can be a slow and sometimes frustrating process. In order to truly integrate augmented reality into undergraduate academic advising, instructional technologists will need to be a supportive backbone for advisors. This can be done by providing in-depth training on AR tools, including how to create AR experiences and the best practices for integrating this technology into advising. Additionally, instructional technologists must provide ongoing support to the advising community to create, update, or remove AR content. As advisors integrate this technology into their weekly routine, they will need support for questions or errors that may occur, such as audio not working in the augmented experience. Therefore, a help desk or online question forum to troubleshoot these issues will be beneficial in the long run. As the field of undergraduate academic advising changes, advisors must be open to incorporating emerging technologies into their practice. This will allow academic advisors to reach their ever-increasing student populations in new and creative ways. Augmented reality is one technology that can truly help advisors to reach their students. While there are some challenges associated with it, this technology can provide supplemental resources for students and advisors that will strengthen the relationship between the advisor and the advisee. Thank you guys for sticking with me for my presentation on augmented reality and the future of academic advising. Again, my name is Mary Cuthbertson. My email is on the screen in case you want to send me any questions. Have a great evening.